How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. It is mock draft season. We're talking Bengals mock draft today, and today we're gonna start with just, I guess what we would say, the bare bone, the backbone of a Bengals 2021 draft class. We're gonna do the first 3 rounds, nothing fancy, no trades. We can do that down the road potentially here, but we're gonna go no trade, just straight chalk down the board. First, second, not chalk, but first, second, third. Chalk is in, your draft pick order here for the Bengals if they were to pick in the 3rd slot. Starting up with the 3rd overall pick, we are going to Penei Sewell. I tell you what, I've heard you loud and clear, Bengals fans. The idea of trading back, picking a solid offensive lineman down the road, and in the meantime, picking up some really good draft capital. It's an option. I've considered it. I thought about it. It's like, hey, let's make the trade back. Why not? Pick up some capital. Then I watch this guy play. There's a reason he's being compared to Hall of Famers already. And if it weren't for such a talented QB tandem being taken 1st and 2nd in this draft, he's likely going number 1 or he's likely going number 2. And that's because this man is just an all-around talent. He blocks the run well. He blocks the pass well. And let me tell you what I really like about this guy that sticks out to me right off the bat. Something I feel like it is really lacking in this Bengals offensive line right now, and that's the on-field awareness. This guy does an excellent job in protection where he has an assignment to say double a guy, support another guy. And he's like, all right, this guy's got him contained. He's got his man under control. And he immediately looks the other direction to try to support someone else or try to find a potential open runner, come to the quarterback, and tries to get over there as quickly as possible to make that block. Something it sounds like something everybody should know how to do, but we've learned this year with the Bengals line, we've seen it so often where we see a guy go untouched to the quarterback, and you'll go watch the clip again, you'll see there's 2 guys double and 1 guy, and he's just running straight through it. Instead of saying, okay, I got this guy double, let's look left and see if we can block this guy, nobody does it. Or what we like to call the Bobby Hart, where you just stand there and watch the guy run past, because he's not in your designated area. Where this guy, he sees the opening, he's going to hurry up and try to shift over, make that block for the quarterback so he doesn't take that hit. This is a generational talent. And, you hear a lot about the quarterback wide receiver dynamic duos in the league. We're going to call this an offensive tackle quarterback dynamic duo because, think about a guy like Andrew Whitworth. Bengals let him go a little early, sure. But the fact of the matter is this guy was putting up Pro Bowl seasons in his mid-30s. Think about that. You can see anywhere from 12 to 15 years out of Penei here as an elite left tackle for this Cincinnati Bengals team. Again, pending he stays healthy throughout his entire career here, but that's big. That's big when you consider this guy's going to be protecting Joe Burrow's backside for almost his entire career. And he's going to do a good job of it. Something that's very important for these Bengals is keeping that quarterback upright. I don't think you can pass up on this guy. In the 2nd round, we're going after Christian Barmore, the defensive tackle. When the 2nd round comes around, I think you go for the best available pass rusher in the draft, and Barmore appears to be every bit of possible as the option available for the Bengals at that point in time. He's a man that can finesse his way up the middle, or he can straight bull rush his way around a man with his pure strength and power over there. I think this is a team that has, again, some exceptional run defenders on this D-line. They're just lacking a pass rush very badly, it feels like. And I think it's the most important thing besides the offensive line that the Bengals need to address here, and this is the answer for him. And in the 3rd round, we're going to Trey Smith, the guard out of Tennessee. It's going to take a talented player, someone to seriously fall in the draft that shouldn't have, for me to look any other way here. I know, again, Sewell is going to be a big ad here, and I know Williams will be, we're going to hope it's going to work out. One of these guys can play right tackle. Probably Williams, again, can shift to the right side there. I think you're going to say, okay, you got the tackles taken care of. That's great. Fact of the matter is, though, what's really struggled for this Bengals O-line this season has been the interior. And I think it is more than important. Unless you go to free agency, you got to try to address that and get somebody in the draft in the 3rd round. I know maybe it's not ideal to go 2 linemen in the first 3 rounds. Fact of the matter is, though, I think the message is pretty clear here. Protect the quarterback at all costs. We've said it, the man doesn't need to get another wide receiver that badly. He can find the open. Imagine how talented this team's going to look when you give Joe Burrow some time to throw the football. He's making Mike Thomas look stellar out there as it is. Think about it. This guy is going to work with what he's got, and I think the number 1 priority here is making sure he can stand upright. That's our thoughts in the first 3 rounds. Love your guys' thoughts as always. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.